Joe and Jay coming back at you from my kitchen in Jersey City.
It's a nice kitchen, by the way.
It's a lovely
It's got
house.
a piano, an extensive bar behind Joe.
It is a nice bar.
Extensive, and it's nice and
I'm serious about
the
this,
temperature is
Joe.
comfortable.
All right, so Jay's in from Florida. He's been in the New York, New Jersey area for the past couple days. He's been doing some seminars. And today we are going to Smorgasburg in Brooklyn. For those of you who don't know what Smorgasburg is, it is anybody who likes food, it is your absolute heaven. Okay? There are multiple vendors, crazy amounts of different food, everything you can possibly imagine.
But mostly
is there.
donuts.
Jay's there for the donuts, and it's going to be awesome. So, we worked out this morning. I worked out a little bit more than Jay did because I had to carry the team, as usual.
We actually split the reps perfectly even.
We did split the reps, but you weren't going to go to that 30-inch box without me. So
I would. I hate box jumps. I hate 30 inches is literally half my height.
Somebody had to push him.
He did.
Oh, because it's not half my height.
You're a little
Right.
taller than me, but let's
I'm
tell
2
the
inches
fans
taller.
we won. Well, I mean,
I'm 5'5".
we weren't the fastest team, but we went. I don't know what CRX means.
Competition RX.
We went CRX, of course, because look
Yeah.
at us.
Yeah.
And we were 10, 18, 50, 40, 30. How about this? Find a partner. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. Deadlifts at 205, 30-inch box jumps. Beat 10, 18. Send it to one of us, and we'll hook you up with something.
Yes. Product.
No one's going to do it.
Yeah.
No one can
okay.
do it. You
We'll
can't
see.
do it.
We'll see.
So, but now we finished the workout. We walked back to the house that Strengthly built.
Yes.
And we're going to Smorgasburg, so we had a dialogue.
Yeah, so Jay and I were talking, we said, we're thinking about, okay, now we're going to this, essentially a food festival, and what's there going to be a ton of? Carbs and fat. So we're talking about how we're going to work this out. So obviously, I keep tons of protein in the house. So we were talking about making sure that we get our protein in now before we go so we can save up our carbs and fat for later. Now, the one cool thing is we were discussing, and it's beautiful because even though we've been doing this a long time, we still try to figure it out, right? Like there's every time that we're doing this, there's still effort here, even on our side. Like this doesn't end. You need to put in effort constantly.
And that's a mistake people make probably about you.
Right.
I know they'd make it about me. Oh, Jay, this is easy for you.
Right.
It gets easier,
100%.
but every day, you know, we were talking about kind of unplugging for the weekend. And in my mind, I'm like, I can unplug a little bit from work,
Right.
but this is part of my job, but also because I love it.
Right.
And there's always that unknown variable. We don't know exactly what we're going to have,
Right.
but we've learned enough over the last few years to set ourselves up for success.
Right.
So both of us
But
knew.
you would do this even if it wasn't your job.
Yeah, you know, I make that joke of like, oh, this wasn't my job. I would just be that 400-pound
You
person
would
on
not.
like
There's no
the
way.
Discovery Channel.
You would.
But I can't like. It's one of those things like what came first.
Right.
You know, and when I was 15, I found that I loved fitness. You know, went to school, have a master's that I've never used because I just love this so much.
Right.
And I think you and I are similar
Yeah, I
in that
think
we
I
don't
would-
understand
yeah.
that people have a job they don't love.
Right. I mean, I would do this. I mean, I do this because I love it. I mean, it's not the easiest.
The attention
lifestyle.
from women is
It's awesome.
motivating.
Yeah. I mean, Instagram superstars, like 339 followers.
Hey, you gotta start somewhere.
All right. So here's what we were talking about before. So Jay had said to me, like, I want to save a lot of carbs and fat for later. I said, well, make sure that we're getting protein in early. And I said, you know, instead of doing one scoop, let's do two. And Jay was like, no, I don't want to spend those calories. But I said, you're not going to be able to get your protein in from Smorgasburg because there's just going to be a ton of carbs and fat.
Well, and the truth is, we can get our protein in. It's a matter of at what cost it would be to our carbs and fat.
Correct.
Because I assume there's not going to be a whole lot of lean choices. It's going to
No.
be duck and burgers.
And sausage.
And right,
Yeah.
so I can easily hit 140 grams of protein, but I would also substantially go over
Right.
my fat.
Exactly. That's
So,
well put. Yes.
You know, and
that's-
Strengthly,
you're just-
26 fat protein, no fat, no carb.
Yeah. So
Which to me,
perfect.
by the way, if you're not taking it, the best. I don't think there's a better all protein supplement.
Right. Well,
and
that
I'm not
was
sitting here
right. Well,
fluffing
thank you.
Joe. You don't
Thank
know
you
where this
for,
hand is down
yeah.
here, but
I like it when he toots my horn.
It's true.
Nice.
It's true. I mean, that's why I take it because of that.
Well, I mean, there was no reinventing the wheel there. We wanted it to be clean, and we wanted it to be something that you can just get protein. That's the point of a protein supplement. It should be
Just protein.
protein.
So, lesson to these people: A, you're always learning, and you're always having
Always.
to adapt and overcome. But a pointer that I give to other people is when you're unsure of what's going to happen over the course of the day, load up on protein.
That's right.
And
Use your tools.
this wasn't meant to be
Yeah.
and the truth is they can use other supplements. We love Strengthly, but loading up with a supplement early, and then I also have one for the evening in case I
Right.
need it,
Yep.
allows me to hit my protein
Yeah,
without
I mean,
destroying the rest of my day.
Listen, on the weekends, you're not getting up and going to work. We get it. The structure starts to unfold. Those are the days where I'm probably using supplements the most because it is a tool. It's a tool that I have to use. So when I need it, that's when I'm going to use it. So use your supplements as tools. That's why they're there. So instead of not taking a supplement on a weekend because maybe you're not necessarily working out, you're still going to need to get that protein in. So use your tools when you need them, especially on the